Hello everybody, Loki Magics, another day, another video, but this video is going to be a quick one because I know a lot of people is struggling in Faction Wars, so I figure the more information I can put out there on Faction Wars, the more it can help people, right? So this video today is on Dark Elves Faction Wars, so let's get right into it. Alright, so let's break down each of these champions that we're using in the run, and then once we're actually in the run, I'll explain their skills and why they work, right? But first up is Painkeeper number 1. You can look at her total stats right here, HP, and actually with this run, it doesn't really matter if they're tanky or they have a lot of survivability because Kaiden's going to pick them up every time. Only thing I will really prioritize for this team composition is speed, so the faster you could get them going, the better off you'll be. So that's why they have pretty good speed. And for her masteries, and you don't have to put them in toxic set. I just happen to have her in toxic set because I was using her for the unkillable team comp for the clan boss, and this is why she was in toxic set. But it did work out pretty well. So if you do have toxic set, you know, use that. If you don't, you can use something else. It's not going to make or break this team. And this is Painkeeper number 2. Pretty much the same setup, right? Speed's roughly around the same. All the other stats are roughly around the same. And her masteries isn't completed. And also I should note, all these champions have their books, skills fully maxed out. I mean, they are rare champions, so they're a lot easier to get their skills maxed out. And you can see this is Painkeeper number 3's mastery. And she is in a different set. But she is fast, right? 252, decent stats overall. So this is all the Painkeepers, and she's not even fully, maxed out. So pretty cool. Now this guy is the one that really carries the team. He is in lifesteal. I built him out for other areas in the game, but this really works for Faction Wars. Yes, his skills are maxed out naturally. You really want this to be maxed out, or this team comp probably won't work as well, because you want this on a 4-turn cooldown to revive the champions, and they will go down. So you want this on a 4-turn cooldown so you can pick them up as fast as possible. And this is his masteries, and I don't think I did this. There you go, boom, boom, boom. He has really high defense because you want him to survive out of everybody, right? And some decent accuracy for his provoke, I guess. In Faction Wars 21, I realized anywhere between 250 to 275 is really good for accuracy. And speaking of accuracy, Madame Cerise, yes, she has 617 accuracy, but it's because I was using her in Arena. So you don't have to go this high with her. Just any 250 to 275, you'll be just fine. HP, attack, defense, not bad. Speed's pretty good. So overall, not bad loadout for these champions. And yeah, she's definitely booked out. So that is it for their stats and who I'm using. Now let's actually use them in the run. Let's jump right into it. Alright, so this run is pretty simple. It's pretty much, you will have to do this on manual because there's no way this team will work on auto. But pretty much what you do is every time they put up their buffs, you straight with Madame Cerise, and then just use your Painkeepers to do their A2, kind of heal you up, but you're not gonna really die. I mean, no, sorry, correction, you will die a lot, but the thing is, you got Kaiden and he'll pick you right up. And Madame Cerise, puts up fears and really kind of CCs them in her own way. And also the Painkeepers do their I forgot what their A3 was called, but it reduces the cooldowns, right? So you're going to be able to strip your enemies a whole bunch because your cooldowns are going to be coming up a lot faster, and Kaiden's going to be able to revive a lot faster because you're pretty much getting a cooldown almost every turn. And the ironic thing is the Painkeepers, when they do a cooldown, they cool down their cooldown, etc, etc. So you kind of get the idea. It's a really interesting, weird comp, but it works. And it's a very slow comp unless you maybe build your team a little bit more for I guess damage output. And I do also want to say, I don't think you need exactly 3 Painkeepers to do this. You could probably substitute someone else to make this work. Or maybe, maybe you can substitute Kaiden for someone else like Blind Seer. So it doesn't really have to be these champions. I don't know what you have in your roster, But if you're unsure and you have these exact champions, then boom, you should be able to make this work. Maybe a few minor adjustments here and there, but overall it's a really simple concept team and it works really well. So I'm just gonna let the rest of this play out. I want to do it like times, I don't know, 3 speed or something like that, so you guys could just sit back and watch it play out. And oh yeah, and when you get to the boss, just also prioritize the 2 ads and you should be just fine. Very simple run. Faction Wars 21 for Dark Elves isn't really the hardest one. I think it's more just getting through those Valkyries, right? So this definitely works. And yeah, thanks for stopping by. Thanks for checking out. Hopefully you guys are safe, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.